I've got one left as well. You could identify the arrows as well.
Oh, do we have magic arrows that aren't identified?
You had 3 that you never identified.
No, I'm pretty sure he got them identified.
Yeah, I got the +1 arrows. The +1 seraph arrows. I just haven't used them yet because I haven't found anything. But we haven't found anything that required magic arrows.
Do you lose them, by the way, once they're used?
No, they make a saving throw.
Automatically.
Make a saving throw. I think they have a higher chance to succeed because they're magical too, or am I wrong in that?
They'd have a +1 to their save.
Generous.
Alright, I'll hand
a +1 sword has a +1 to its item saving throws.
I'll hand Leva another pearl. We still have that
Alright,
stoppered metal vial.
I have no objections to you using your money and not me.
Well, these are pearls I bought before, so.
Alrighty.
Well, thing is, it doesn't matter who's using their money. We're gonna share it out throughout the party anyway, so.
Yeah, no, I was gonna give her some apparel for the boxes, but.
So, the last vial, it turns out it's not actually magic.
What?
Turns out that it's not actually magic. It registered as being magical, but it turns out that it's not actually magic. The identification spell returns that there is no actual magic there, except for an illusion on the vial itself.
The vial is of something to make you think it is magic, but it's a fake out.
Yep, one of the spells.
Now, there is still a liquid in there.
Or if it's poisonous.
I have a feeling that it's poison, and it's meant to make you think it is.
Could we do a herbal? Oh no, it's alchemy.
It's probably a poison, and it's meant to be a fake healing potion.
Yeah, it probably is.
That's what I just said.
I've got, like I say, I've got a purify spell. I can cast that on.
Could it be a magical vial that keeps some sort of liquid fresh?
No, it's an illusion on the vial to make you think it's a magic potion.
Well, yes and no to what Yeldin said. There's an illusion on the vial that registered it as magical, but you don't know exactly what it does.
All right, so
pretty good guess though. I'm gonna, I don't mind mentioning that.
So Braxon took the splint armor, right?
Yeah, you got the splint.
So I'm gonna delete that off the list.
I've got.
Have we got any details on the weight and that sort of thing on the list?
I'll ask Leva if it still identifies still going to use it on the boxes, the puzzle boxes.
That was it.
Okay, last one. Okay.
Does she have any more identifiers left after that?
Oh, I mean, this is just like going on during the 2 weeks. So this is like, couple identifies one day, couple identifies the next day, that sort of thing. So, I'm not.
We've got the wand to identify.
Yeah, there's also wand.
Okay, yeah, the wand then.
Who's paying for this?
Last item.
Oh, that one, the one on the vial ran out?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
The thing is, we know what the wand does.
We kind of do, but we don't know.
We don't know the activation.
It's 200, right?
100 gold pieces.
100 per pearl.
Okay, then I will do that. I'll just pay 100 gold for that.
Okay.
Stop dipping into my platinum.
You gotta pay a tithe for your money, don't you?
Alright, the wand does indeed have an enchantment on it to create paralyzation, and it is moderately charged.
I got a question. In this edition, do items regain charges?
Nope. Well,
You
some
can
might,
pay.
but only like specific items.
There was do we have any more charges?
Of identify? Yes.
There was that, for what I thought was a holy symbol. Was that magical?
No.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Holy symbols don't actually register as magical.
Don't they?
What
really.
a question. We still have multiple powers on the splint and helmet.
Yes.
Yeah, I do that, man.
Alright. Okay, the splint armor, in addition to its other powers, also offers protection against light.
Really?
Can't be blinded.
You don't know. That's what
Against bright lights, probably.
the identify returns.
You
Protection
can't be
against
flash
light?
bombed.
Yep, light.
Put Braxon's lantern in his face with the armor.
Hey,
That doesn't do anything.
Yep.
If you decide to try that, that doesn't do anything.
Protection against light.
He just cringes from the like, get that out of my eyes. What the hell are you doing? Kind of thing.
Yeah.
Who's able to use a wand?
Probably Leva.
Leva, certainly.
Yeah.
Likely Leva.
I think thieves can eventually, but
It depends. It depends on the wands. Some
There are
wands are
magic
usable by
wands.
certain classes. Some wands are usable by anyone.
Paralyzation wand.
Probably leather.
Well, you don't really know. I mean, you'd have to actually
Okay.
try it.
Oh, okay.
also, did we get the command word out of that?
Nope.
Identify?
Nope.
Oh.
Identify does
Lafdul.
not
Point in use.
return command words. You do have a
Lafdul,
piece
you-
of paper in Rock Gnome.
Comprehend
Anybody?
languages.
All right. Well, first of all, you've got 2 more charges on this identify spell.
Do we have
The
anything?
helmet.
Helmet.
Yeah, the helmet.
Okay. That. Let's see. How do I describe this?
Oh. Try the wand.
Yeah. The. So the identify spell returns that the helmet also allows the ability to breathe in hostile environments.
My asthma have some description.
Does that mean water breathing, just water breathing, or all hostile environments?
You don't really know.
No, basically like stinking clouds and stuff.
Well, you don't really know.
We're guessing.
Yeah, you're guessing. You can guess. It's fine.
Yeah.
The identify spell has not ended, and that is
Is that everything we have?
The boxes.
You want to go for the boxes, Leva?
Yep.
They could be trapped, I suppose. They're magically trapped.
So does anyone mind if I take the wand?
No.
No.
Okay.
go for it.
Take wands.
All right. The identify spell returns. By the way, I want to point out that you had 4 charges on this identify spell. All of them worked. So,
What?
just saying.
Happen.
It can happen. There is a magical trap of some
Oh.
variety related to fire on one of the
Oh.
boxes.
I'll make sure I'm away when the Lafdul plays with that.
Doesn't someone have a magical ring of fire protection I could borrow?
Don't you have to wear it for 24 hours first?
Nope.
Give the box to Zamfir as a gift.
Why?
We hear you like fire.
Oh my god.
Leva, did you want to try comprehend languages and read that sheet of paper?
Yes.
Okay. It is in kind of a difficult to read script. It says at the top, possible command words followed by some question marks in Rock Gnomish. And there's just a list of words mostly crossed out. They're like all nonsense words.
Is one of them not crossed out?
There are a few that are not crossed out.
If you just take it to someone who speaks Rock Gnomish.
Well, no, she understands this, and she can actually with the comprehend languages she can make out what the words are, because it's written in Rock Gnomish, but she can try
Comprehend it.
and I mean, like, she can try to sound them out.
Well, you could try each of the command words on there.
So who wants to actually? What was that for the dagger?
You don't know.
Possibly for the dagger or for the wand.
Should we? But I'll hold up the dagger. You hold up the wand. He wants to be target practice. Or should we point at each other? Oh no, I don't want to kill Leva. She ain't got that many hit points.
Do you just want to go through the words that are not crossed out?
Yes.
Okay.
In any case, I tried to teach them to the others.
We're all
So
listening.
you are able to all right, you're going to need to hold on to the items that you want to try. So the dagger and the wand are the only things that you picked up that really seem like they might have command words. Well, the wand certainly would.
I suggest that Lafdul and I go into another room.
It's fine.
He's got the fire protection ring. Can we borrow it?
Will it work if I let them borrow it?
Yeah.
Alright, here you go.
How much does that give? Like, oh, I won't know.
Doesn't
Yeah, you know
say.
that. All right.
Then we have a frost ring as well.
I think
Yeah,
so.
Braxon.
Yeah, Braxon.
You borrow both of them. Because it says it's a frost or fire. I'll give it back.
Oh
Oh,
dear.
just an idea. Is it possible that each of those command words can only be used once?
It's unlikely. I mean, you know a little bit about magic items. Usually the command word just, you speak it to evoke a power from an item.
Okay.
So you want to borrow
off we
borrow the
go.
ring of frost resistance, do you?
Yeah, and the fire. I put both rings on each hand.
I hide behind something.
Actually, well, all right, now I suppose I would have to attack something, so to speak, or command it out.
Well, Leva is the one who has the comprehend languages, who can read the paper.
Oh,
Yeah, you're going to be the
Oh,
target practice, I guess.
right.
Yeah,
The
if
healer's
anything,
gonna-
you're going to be the target practice.
I get Ockar to heal me if he needs to, because he's the only one who can, I guess.
All right, so
I put all my magical stuff aside so I don't lose it.
first of all,
I don't want to be around.
Leva. Well, actually, no, not Leva.
Back up quite a bit.
I need Lafdul to make a saving throw versus Rod Staff Wand.
Okay, that is 14 plus 1. Is lower better or higher better?
Higher's better.
Higher is
I
better.
failed.
Okay, so Leva, reading off the sheet of paper while holding the wand.
Oh, it's -1. But yeah, I got a 9.
Why is it -1?
No, I was wrong.
Okay.
It's 11. Sorry.
The word Lazark. I'll go ahead and type this into the chat. Although once you know the words, you would only need to use these for like role-playing purposes. You speak that word, and a shaft of light flashes out of the wand, hits Lafdul, and he is stiff and unmoving.
Ockar, we need you.
I think that I'm
There's
not
nothing
sure
he
if
can do about that.
I don't
Yeah,
think
you're
my
just gonna have
lieutenant can help him at all.
Lafdul's
With
just a
this
statue.
situation.
You just have to wait it out.
He'll be easier hit now, though, with the other
With
things.
the dagger,
true.
yeah.
That's true.
He quite literally is a target.
All right. Next up, now that you know that, that did use up a charge, though.
Lafdul's mentioning something to himself in his own god. He's thinking about it. Some cruel jest.
All right, you speak. You go through the list. There's a few that aren't crossed out, but they don't do anything. Then you get to the word Grodoron, and the dagger, the ruby on it, lights up, and then the blade is wreathed in flame.
Oh.
It's a flaming
Alright.
sword of power.
It's a dagger.
Dagger
Yeah.
of power.
Flaming dagger.
Do you have
Maybe
to
it's just
hold
light
it?
source.
Do you have to hold it up in the air and shout out by the power of Greyhawk?
No. This is quite bright light. About the same as a torch.
Can we see about getting the other, like whatever the ice thing was?
Yep. Just.
You probably have to wait for it to wear out. Measure how long it lasts?
No,
Or do we
because
say
I
it
believe
to
comprehend
deactivate it?
languages would run out before that.
Oh.
So maybe say the command word again and it stops.
Well, she just, I don't know, Leva, what do you want to do? Keep going down the list, say the word again?
Well, does it hurt anyone?
Not right
just
now.
Holding onto a flaming dagger.
Yeah, it's warm. It's the brightness of a torch. You could stab Lafdul if you wanted, so you can see what it does.
That would be very sad.
No.
Yeah, do it. See what it does.
I don't want to do that. I continue down the list.
Okay. You get to the word Bradoral, and the bright flames wink out and are replaced with kind of a blue shimmering light. It's about the same brightness, but it's not as... it doesn't have the same radius. And holding the dagger, your hand is quite chilled now.
Okay.
It's a hell of a dagger.
This time I say the word again.
And it goes out.
Okay.
Oh,
Returns to appear like a normal dagger.
Are there any more words in the list?
Nothing else does anything.
Okay. So what exactly did Lazark do?
That was the wand.
Yes, but what did it do?
It paralyzed Lafdul.
Yeah, Lafdul.
Yeah, Lafdul's just staring at you still.
Yeah, he's standing
Terrified.
rigidly.
Okay. Just
And
writing that down, you see.
Yes, you could wait out. You could be counting the time now and see how long he stays paralyzed.
12 minutes later, it fades.
Jesus, 5d4. Sheesh.
Yeah, that's a good while.
Alright.
It's got 3 charges left.
No, you don't know how many charges it has left. It was moderately
Oh.
charged. Identify.
At least we got a way to deal with people trying to escape from us.
All right, Leva, do you have all these things that you got written down?
I'm sure you have to teach Lafdul the other 2 words because Lafdul's the one taking the dagger.
Well,
I have to
you decide.
No.
He might not. I mean, he's got a magic dagger. He's got 2 magic daggers already, actually.
Yeah.
I have the
depends.
one,
Flaming daggers.
and I have the sling. And...
The earring.
Lafdul would put it out like this. If you gave me that dagger, I'd give you the other magic dagger I've got. But how often are you gonna get into melee?
As I'm going to learn some of the spells that we have potions for, there's no point in me taking the potions. I mean, the potions can be used by anyone. So I suggest that other people take the potions.
We put them in storage until we use them, so to speak. Because I took the potion of invisibility.
Well, if they're in stores, then nobody's gonna be able to use them if we're out and about. Yeah, let me know when you have this written down, Leva.
They're 2 utility at the
All right,
moment.
how about this? All right, so Leva's getting the Wand of Paralyzation. That's already decided, right? All right. Because I'm also going to be putting these under what you... Because I've got lists of what people have, so...
Yeah, I just want to make sure it's okay to delete off the list so she has it written down what it does and everything.
Yeah.
The dagger...
Also had sling, the magical accuracy, blah, 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 sling.
Yeah, you already took that, though.
Yeah, but for all to write it down if it needs to.
Oh, I apologize.
I've got my own list. I'm not basing it on that. The dagger. Who's going to be taking that dagger?
Well, I will say I do want it, but that's all I'm going to say.
How many? Well,
Does anyone
I
else want
pass.
it?
I pass.
I don't use daggers.
I mean, daggers
Braxon
can always
asks.
be useful for, various things, but...
Yeah, but the only reason I have a dagger on my character sheet is so I can fletch.
Alright.
I have a dagger, but I've never used it so far.
I'm more than willing to give you my other daggers. Yeah, I know they're not as good, but it's better than what you've got.
Yeah, okay.
No, I'm only doing it if you're alright with this. I'm not trying to,
That dagger that allows you to always go first could come in handy if getting out of melee.
That could be good for leather.
No. If you use the dagger that allows you to always go first, you have to attack. If you do anything else, then you don't go first.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't try to cheese the system by saying, "Oh, I'm using my dagger that lets me always go first, but I'm moving away from everyone."
He hit him, Rod.
Can't disengage with that, though, is the thing.
Could he stab himself with it?
I think this dagger is very useful, and in the right hands it could be extremely good. Looking back, I've never used the dagger up to now, so no matter what type of dagger I use, I have with me, it's not going to be used very often.
No, but if it keeps you alive, it's a good thing. I mean, Braxon will have one eventually, but the people that can't use bigger weapons should take them first.
So who's taking the dagger of fire and ice?
I think that fits you nicely, Lafdul.
Yes, I think so too.
Okay.
I will. Do you want my other dagger, like a dagger +1 or the dagger quickness? I offer them up if she wants them.
You can give me the dagger +1.
No, I'll give her the dagger +1.
Okay.
Well, it's a gold hilted dagger. I don't
Yeah, it's
know.
a dagger +1.
+1.
If you've
I've
had it
used
for a
it for a
while,
while.
yeah, I mean, I'm fine just telling you what it is.
Right.
If you've had it for a while and stuff like that.
So what's this other dagger of ice and fire?
You do.
Yeah, you don't know what the name of it is. It does have a name, but you don't know what it is.
Oh.
We'll just name it ourselves.
Hey,
Did it say it?
Yep.
How was what's his name able to figure out the command words and the names of the items?
Research.
Probably just spent a while guessing.
Oh, he just researched it. Okay.
Yeah. It has combat modifiers, but you don't know what they are.
I later on I can change it.
And you're taking
How heavy
the short
is the
sword as
wand?
well?
Yeah.
How heavy is the wand?
Like half a pound, something like that.
Okay.
And the captain's mail shirt, that went to Ockar. Okay, and...
Daggers do 1d3 versus large. I got
Yes.
one listed as 1d3 and one listed as 1d4 for some reason.
Yeah, they do 1d3 versus large.
Alright. I'm treating it as a bog standard dagger then, as my attack thing, and with no modifiers.
That's fine. Leva, you took the earring?
Yes.
Okay. Are you actually going to wear it?
Well, there's no point in taking it unless I wear it.
Yeah, fair enough.
I have an amulet, so
It's on a different part of your body, it's fine, I assume.
How do you know?
I'm assuming I don't know.
You really don't know if items fail to work unless you expect something out of them and they don't function properly.
Okay. Yes, I am wearing it.
Okay.
I also give the rings back.
The what?
The rings I borrowed.
Oh, right. Okay.
Thanks.
The other
Is there
thing-
any charges lost or anything, or
You don't know.
will Braxon
I
not know?
don't know.
He didn't, I mean,
I wasn't struck.
yeah.
Well,
Leva didn't stab him with the dagger as much as I
Thankfully.
tried to get her to.
Did Lafdul actually see it, or was he paralyzed in a way that?
Yeah, I was staring at you doing stuff.
Yeah, you can see it.
Okay. So, also Leva goes to the what's it called, the magic tower, and she meets Xanthia there. Okay. James, are you around?
Well, hold on. I want to figure out a couple more things. So you got the potion of water breathing. Is anyone gonna take that? Hold on to it.
I don't think Braxon needs it if this helmet allows him to breathe underwater, which we don't know yet.
Isn't someone? Didn't someone want to go to that cave?
There is that possibility.
We kind of found out of character that the other people probably cleared that out.
Yeah, the rock hoppers. If you go back when you go back to that rock. Oh, one thing that I should have mentioned is that Brawl gave you claim to that asteroid. In addition, if when you go back, you'll find that the rock hoppers will tell you that they took care of those two creatures and they found a treasure inside.
Which treasure?
Theirs.
Which they keep.
Okay, yeah.
Fair enough.
I think I might have plans for the asteroid later on. When I get money for a stronghold, I think I will situate something in that asteroid.
Can multiple people have strongholds lit together?
Yeah. Sort of.
It just you fill it with all your peoples.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if it's big enough for all of us.
That's gonna be a plan. I
make it bigger.
That's just an idea that I'm thinking of for that place now that we have it.
Lafdul wants to know how many XP he gets for robbing rock hoppers.
Oh my god.
That did not cross my mind, but sure. I'll roll with it.
Who wanted the potion of ESP? I say moving on.
What's ESP do for you?
Mind reading.
Mind reading, yes. So, we good now?
No one said that they're taking. I mean, if no one's going to take it, that's fine too. You can say we'll just leave it in the
in storage.
Yeah. But that also means that if you come across a situation where oh man, we should read this person's mind. Oh right, we'd have to go back to the ship to get the potion.
It'll.
How about this?
I've got too many.
Then I'll take it.
I was gonna say I would take it.
I've got too many potions on me. I mean,
right,
if I take a floor, I use all my
and
potions.
Ockar both asked. Does one of you want to say no? The other person can have it.
Yeah, I'll give it to Ockar.
Okay.
As long as he keeps it for himself and doesn't give it to the temple.
It's a
you don't know.
potion.
He can't.
It doesn't count as it's the magic items that I have to do that with, so I can give that potion away to anybody I need to.
Yeah, but you may also at some point decide that it would be useful for your temple. So I'm just saying that in a situation where someone else could better use it, you can give it to your party members. But you may also come to a situation where it's like my potion. My temple should have this. But it's a potion.
It's a potion. It doesn't really all that matter, and it's gonna be something that I'm just gonna hang on to it. If we need it, we need it.
What level's the SP?
2nd level wizard. Potion of clairvoyance.
If nobody else wants it, I'll take it.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Go for it.
No.
Okay.
Somebody take the water breathing potion?
Not yet.
I'll take it.
All right.
That's a question. I probably already know the answer, and it'll probably be no. But does it matter that? I mean, does a gift need more of a potion for it to have the same effect versus like a halfling?
No.
Yeah, no.
And by the same token, you cannot enlarge a potion and get more uses out of it. It dilutes it. You just have to drink more to have it actually work.
All right, so somebody took the clairvoyance?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, you deleted it. Okay, cool.
Potion of treasure finding.
I think Braxon should have that.
Really?
A resident
It doesn't
hoarder.
matter. It's gonna be like a party use item.
Yeah, you haven't got any potions on you.
Yeah, but someone needs to hold on to these when you go out. You can always give it to someone else to drink if the situation arises. But if you want to be able to use this in a situation away from where everything is stored, someone needs to hold on to it.
Okay, real quick. Do you guys want me to hold on to that then? Because it's like, I still have like 500 pounds worth of stuff I can carry.
Yeah, I was thinking.
200 pounds worth of stuff I can carry.
It's a balladeer of potions now.
Yeah.
All right, so you're going to take the potion treasure finding.
Yes.
How does that potion work? I mean, if you drink it, what happens?
You don't know.
Can't breathe on land. Probably.
All right, and then there was the vial that you registered as magical, but it turns out that was an illusion. What do you want to do with it?
Lafdul might have an idea. He wouldn't say this. I know some people that might be able to tell me if it's poisonous. I take it to the Thieves Guild to see if they know.
So you're taking it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll have you take it.
What was it? What's it called? Stoppered metal vial, non-magical maker. That's something I would do in my downtime, see if the Thieves Guilds know anything about poison, so...
Oh, the Thieves Guilds, well...
Yeah, I know,
Yeah, no, actually, the Juggler's Men would know a fair bit about poison.
Yeah, so basically they would have an idea if it's poisonous.
Is that heavy because it's metal?
They're small. They're generally small vials. I don't have potions weigh that much because...
Just 0-1 again.
Alright, when anybody object, I'm going to go ahead and take that the improved dexterity oil. Is everybody okay with that?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody wanted me to have it last time. I guess I'll go ahead and take it.
I don't really mind. Too much.
Lafdul, wouldn't that be something you need?
We kind of had... We weren't certain of its effect, so we...
Everybody really wanted me to take it last time, so...
Well,
okay.
So, after the last session, Asher mentioned to me that he was under the impression that your dexterity bonuses were reduced when you're wearing heavy armor, and I pointed out that they're not. So, if the thing gives you some fixed dexterity or increases your score by some amount, then it could be useful even if you're wearing heavy armor, and he was not aware. I mean, like, most of you guys seemed to be assuming that it would give you 1 point of dexterity, which nowhere did I say what it did. You won't know until you use it, so...
I just
I got a question.
Something with dexterity. I didn't realize if it was, like, a fixed dexterity score or if it was a plus something. I just knew it had something to do with dexterity.
Yeah.
Here's a scenario. I failed to open the lock. Would you allow me to use that potion and attempt again?
No, because it's 1 time per level.
I'm just not on about that lock.
Well, no,
just any lock.
Right, but if you fail to pick a lock, it's you can't try again until you go up a level.
Which will take forever.
Period. I mean, it's just... I mean, there might be something else that happens, but just getting a magical dexterity boost is not enough to change the situation.
On the bright side, thieves level up quickly.
You are really quiet. Have you moved away from your microphone?
No. I told you, my microphone's on a wire connected to the headset and the computer, so whenever I move my body, it kind of moves around.
Okay. I'll just...
Testing.
Yep.
Testing.
Yep.
Testing.
Yeah, we hear you, Yeldin.
Okay.
Am I better?
Yes.
Yes.
You're better. Okay.
I might want to write down the command words for that attack.
As I was saying, I was thinking about taking that, but then I remember it could be a set dexterity bonus. In that case, I have basically the highest dex you can roll. So
No, you could have had a 19.
How do you
Yeah, but
get
at
a
the same
A
time,
19 is not that much of a difference.
right?
It's
So
close.
you know, and a lot of times there's, I mean, you know, it may be a case where it gives you, you know, 1d6 points up to a maximum, like up to 18. And in which case, yeah, it might not do anything for Yeldin. It might be set it to a fixed 19 or 20, which that would be good for Yeldin, but it would be a lot better for someone who has no dexterity bonus in the first place. So he has a good thought there, that you know, probably giving it to someone with a low dexterity is going to be a bit more beneficial overall.
So give
Yeah,
it to
and,
Higgimus.
I've noticed there's a potion of speech that says giving to Ockar. Does Ockar have that on his character sheet already?
Wait, potion of speed? What?
Speech.
Oh, potion of speech. Let me check my.
You were our resident talk guy. Our face of the group.
I do not have that on anyone.
Yeah,
I
it was
did not know I did not know we were giving that to me. Okay, I'll add that to my inventory then.
Crystal
And all that's
clearing
left
file.
is the potion of spell jamming, which
It's
stays
in
on
the ship.
because that's the only use
That's on
that
the
it
ship.
has.
Yeah, that's the only use it has, though. It stays on the ship at all times.
We got it in a glass box. We like peeled it to break glass, not vial.
Right?
It's basically sitting in the Spelljammer helm area, I would assume.
Yeah.
Braxon, you taking this helmet?
The helmet, yeah, I don't know what it does though. Is it written down on the sheet?
Yeah.
Hang on, let me.
I don't know if that's all the things it does or not yet.
Did we identify all the powers of the helm?
Yes.
And that was just the lens, vision, aid underwater, protection versus light, and breathe in hostile environment.
No, protection versus light is on the splint armor.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
on the
it's on the splint.
There was a scroll of protection from poison, and I thought someone took that. But I do not have that marked down as being on anyone. On my information. Did someone take the scroll of protection from poison last session? Anyone? I am not sure if something's going on with Discord or not. No, I have not muted you. Okay, so you can hear me, but you can't speak.
Hear each other.
Alright, now I can hear you.
Oh,
Oh,
is it
okay. Can
working?
you hear us now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Higgimus
you weren't
has
hearing
it.
us for a minute. We're all talking.
We were all
Weird.
talking, we could hear each other, but you couldn't hear us.
That is,
We were teasing you too.
Yeah.
We're each in turn saying that Higgimus has the scroll of protection for poison.
yeah, I don't know what the heck happened. I was just...
We still
And
have
I-
the
it was
two
funny.
big files.
Check
I
the
was not-
folders, they say.
I was... Yeah, you guys can check that. That's, you'll see that there was no audio coming in at all. Like, not that it would show up on the video, but I was seeing no activity from you guys at all. And I was not getting any dropped frames on Twitch, so I don't know what the heck was going on there.
So we.
I wonder if the people on Twitch could hear us.
No,
No,
Live,
Fold
everybody!
can't hear us.
because that's coming
So-
through the... I mean, if I can't hear you, then they can't.
All right. So,
Okay.
yeah, Higgimus had the protection from poison scroll.
Okay.
So the helmet only had 2 abilities?
Yeah.
Okay. And Braxton, were you going to take that?
Yeah, I'm just looking for somewhere to write down all that stuff you've written about the helmet.
Put
Really
under
just,
notes underneath your weapons. That's where I keep all my notes.
Yeah.
That's where I keep my notes about my arrows.
There is a big thing saying notes. We should all keep our notes in.
Well, there's multiple
there-
notes fields.
There's
Oh, okay.
also
Yeah.
like up near your hit points, Braxton. There's a armor type.
Yeah.
Box where you can type in a bunch of stuff. That's
Yeah.
where I have some notes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where I have notes about my armor too. Like, especially the thing like, oh yeah, I get an extra AC when I'm against missile attacks while I'm using a bow.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It's unique to rangers, isn't it?
No, that's ranged weapon fighting style.
Alright.
All right. Yeldin, you wanted to learn more about the Neogi. Now,
More about that cult as well, if I could, but I think that was in realm space, so yeah.
yeah, and you're probably not going to be able to learn much about that specifically, but you might be able to get some more information about Neogi.
Yep.
And I am actually not sure where the Company of the Chalice is on Brawl, so I'm basically going to say...
It might have been some people I needed to talk to about the cult in realm space, I think, but I had that written down.
The Company of the Chalice
as
is...
a connection to the cult.
The Company of the Chalice is a good group to talk to. They're, a lawful good paladin-type organization, if I remember correctly. You can also talk to the Pragmatic Order of Thought. They're very anti-slavery. So let's just say that you talk to both of them. I mean, there are people on Brawl associated with the Company of the Chalice. And what you're able to discover is that there does appear to be an increase in Neogi traffic into Brawl's Crystal Sphere. Neither of those organizations have been able to figure out, where maybe their base is located or anything like that. And you don't learn anything that leads you to believe one way or the other that this is related to the group that you heard of before in Realm Space, but they are Neogi. I mean, if you ever get a chance to encounter them or anything like that, you might get some information about that. But there has been increased Neogi activity. They may be responsible for some attacks that no one really knows what's going on, ships vanishing, that sort of thing, increase in slaver traffic, and there has been an increase in slaver traffic, human and non-human alike in Brawl's Crystal Sphere that they haven't been able to pin down and take care of yet. Do you have any specific questions that you want to ask about beyond that?
Give me a second, I'm writing this down.
Fair enough. Well, we can come back to that while you're writing that down and processing it and thinking about it. What else does other people want to do? I think there's a little bit more for Leva and Lafdul.
Yeah. I was asked by Asher to check the boxes, appraise a couple of gems and a knife set.
Okay.
I want to do the boxes last.
You also should have a harp.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the harp.
A harp.
It wasn't magical though, was it?
No.
I didn't know about the harp.
Can anyone? No one can play musical instruments.
We don't have a bard.
It's a big harp. It's a standing harp.
Do we know if it's what?
That was in the captain's room.
Do we know if it's elven or something?
It is. I don't think it is. I actually don't have.
Elves have a lot of harps.
Pulling it up right now.
Is there a group of the harpers on Brawl?
No.
Oh.
That's a fair and
Pretty
specific
sure
thing.
harpers.
I know.
Pretty sure harpers are limited to realm space.
They're not even limited to realm space. They're limited to the realms themselves. They don't go out into space. That's a little bit outside.
Well, they
of their
might go
interest.
across the plains, but that's different.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, there was a 60-pound golden harp
Is it solid gold?
Golden heart.
designed to look like a seahorse.
Ooh, let's see.
All right, so you want to appraise those. What's your appraisal score?
It is appraisal 13. Quite sad actually. It's based off of intelligence.
All right, the knife set. It looks valuable, but it's not something that you've ever really encountered before, so it's outside of your expertise. There is coral and pearls set into it, so I mean, it's valuable. But
finding the right people. So I'll have to shop around for this.
now the harp, on the other hand, you think that might go for upwards of 2,500 gold pieces.
Is there an
what was-
auction house?
I'm
What
sorry.
was the?
G-Man.
Sorry.
No, G-Man, go ahead.
It was the Order of Ordered Thought or something like that. Was the other group?
Pragmatic Order of Thought.
The pots.
Can you put that in the Roll20 chat or
Sure.
Discord, please?
There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, and it's abbreviated POTS, P-O-T-S. All right, you were asking something, Lafdul?
If there was an auction house, an equivalent.
Not really. Generally, it's go to the one of the markets. On the other hand, you're talking about something very, very valuable at this point. You could go to some stores in the high city, see what they might offer for it. There is a concert hall.
I'll be right back.
All right. They might want it, but at the same time, that's still pretty, pretty big, expensive thing.
You could advertise that we're selling it. Or actually, even if we are selling it, I don't know.
I could take it around on the markets, the upper markets.
Yeah.
You want to do that for both of them?
We don't know like a silverware guy, did we?
It's
No,
not.
This
you had a
is-
cloth
this
guy and a
is-
gym guy.
Yeah, this
The
is
knife
This is
outside.
above.
Yeah, this is well and above what they would deal with.
It's like
Okay.
Is there an
a
auction
higher
house on Brow?
advertise.
the upper market is basically an auction house.
Yeah.
Alright.
I got one thing. Ockar should be the one selling it because of his charisma modifier, and I was gonna say I can't think of anything else to say to to ask either company, so I'm just gonna let them know that I'll let them know if I find any information that they would like to know.
Okay, they would be very much appreciated of that. Generally, I mean, like, there's a quick, thing for selling things in the great market. So it's not based on charisma.
Yeah, if you want to come with me, Lafdul.
Yeah,
I thought that there's for when you're meeting a person for first time, there's a charisma roll or something like that.
my charisma's reasonably good. It's a little bit less than Ockar. It's
Yeah, but
15.
at the same time, I'm just going to use the die roll for selling stuff.
And also,
Alright.
Higgimus' charisma is not bad either. He's got 14 in it, so.
I think charisma is my spellcasting stat, isn't it, as a ranger? So.
Nope. You don't
Oh,
have
no.
a spell casting stat.
Oh no, I just required a high wisdom to
Yeah.
be a ranger.
So do you want
Alright.
to try selling both these items?
I asked the party, is anyone objecting us to selling these?
Nope.
We got a tapestry and stuff, so are we selling all of this stuff together, or?
We already
Tapestry
sold the
is already
tap.
sold.
All right, yeah, that's good then.
Yeah, but at the same time, I mean, I'm fine with saying that they all got sold at the same time.
Yeah,
That's fine.
we'll sell it then.
Well,
no one's
What,
objecting.
what would we do with it if we weren't going to sell it?
Nothing.
Nothing,
Yeah,
exactly.
we'd rather have the gold at the moment. We're not
Well, there is always a
retiring.
possibility of trying to seek out someone specific who, or encountering someone specific who might pay more than the quote-unquote list price.
the average
Yeah.
Joe.
But
We haven't gone around trying to see if like there's any like collectors of certain things or anything like
Well,
that.
Not really.
Expanded day looking
If-
for the collectors.
If we were stuck here for 2 weeks with Braxon fixing things up, then people could have put the word out that they
Yeah.
wanted to sell this stuff. And if we don't find anyone, then you could sell it on the upper market on the day we leave or something like that. You could agree on that sort of action, and then Auld could roll through it and say, and then we make a call. Are we going to hang on to it and look for a buyer, or are we going to sell it?
all right, well, let me rephrase. It's either you hold on to it until you encounter an NPC through the course of one of the adventures that comes up in the future that may actually be a better person to sell it to, or you sell it now and you get what you get.
I say we sell it
Because
now.
I'm not gonna
There's no point in holding on
I mean,
to it.
I'm not going to try and generate a scenario where you might get more for this. It's gonna be it's gonna be a coincidental thing, like talking to someone in an adventure and then suddenly be like, "Oh, this guy said that he collects this sort of thing. Maybe he wants this."
That's not likely to happen then.
So
I say we sell it.
all right.
Yeah, sell it.
I mean, if we'd have interacted with a lot of the people in the Rocker Brow book, and we knew, hey, that guy on page 73, he might like this. We could have gone around and seen him, but we don't know.
I don't know about this. Is there like well, obviously my characters would know about this, but I don't. Is there like an elven god of like artistry and music and stuff that
There are multiple gods related to that, but neither of these items are elven in nature.
Oh, it's not. Alright.
Yeah, the knife set is absolutely not elven. You recognize that much right away.
See elven.
It is not. You would recognize sea elven work for the most part, and this is nothing like that. In fact, there's a little element of it that turns you off. There's something about the knife set that rubs you the wrong way.
Alright.
All right,
Just
say
don't
try
sell it
sell
to an elven person.
so you're gonna sell the knife set?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
It's probably a master-crafted dinner knife +1.
it's a knife set. There's multiple knives.
Do we have like a proper cooking group of utensils?
Yes, I do.
Ornamental though.
Uh,
So through the course of the day, many people come up and are interested in it, but what price are you going to ask?
what price did I estimate it at?
You didn't.
You couldn't.
Okay. What can he get like a? It's definitely worth at least this amount of stuff, even though that might be wildly off. Or
It's got
can we get,
pearls and coral. It's worth at least a few hundred.
You want to try 500, Lafdul?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll set.
Well, we'll see. See, if someone wants it, they'll barter for it. They know
Yes.
how much it's worth, so.
But they're not going to go up.
Yeah.
They're going to go down.
So we'll see what people offer, but
They're not going to offer. Well, not many anyway.
but yeah. So we'll around 500 is what we're looking for.
Okay. So that's gonna be kind of what your target price is, and
Yes.
but you're not gonna actually give a price.
Correct.
Okay.
That's to prevent people from coming out. Oh, I'll pay you 50 gold pieces for that.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people who do that.
Yeah.
Go away, peasants. A member of the Watch suddenly has a claim on it.
All right, let's see.
My great aunt had a set like that.
Try and decide how to handle this. Since you have a set price, and I'm trying to figure out. Let's see. All right.
Suddenly, auction house simulator.
I decided that I am gonna use the charisma reaction chart.
Oh, what?
No. I decided to. What is your reaction? What are both of your reaction adjustments?
15 and 14.
No, that's your charisma. That's
Oh god.
+2.
What the hell's... I think mine's +3.
If it's an odd,
yeah, it's +3.
Okay. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, plus they go in every 2s.
So we're above average in our charisma.
All right. First person offers you 250 gold pieces.
Nope. Next.
He curses you and walks away. I rolled a 20 and then I rolled a 1.
Okay. What's this
20's
guy
bad. 20's really good. A few more people come up, offer you, throwaway prices. The next person comes up, very well dressed, kind of a scholar look, but clearly rather wealthy as well. He looks over the harp, kind of shrugs at it. Roll me a listening check, Lafdul.
I assume I'm not wearing my helmet.
No.
Hang on.
Yeah, I wouldn't be wearing my armor right now anyway.
Alright, listen. Detect noise, 40. You're rolling this, I assume, or?
No, you roll. Nope. Give me a D100 roll, Higgimus.
Okay.
Lower is better, I believe, in this
Yes.
case.
Yeah.
2.
Oh my lord! All right.
My
Lafdul was
ear tufts
distracted.
perked up at something.
Lafdul was distracted. You hear him mutter something about mermen when he's looking at the harp. But then when he sees the knife set, his eyes just light up brightly, and he says, "Oh, this is a fantastic piece of Sahagan artistry. I will give you 1,350 gold pieces. 1,350 gold pieces."
So, I'm straight up sold for it.
Yeah, too late.
Okay.
Yeah,
He
I was gonna
beat
say,
you to
let
the
me.
punch.
I'm not bartering.
Oh, okay. You said how much
Alright.
was it?
1,350.
That's like almost triple the price you set it out for. So
Okay, someone offered 250 at first. It's sod off. Sorry.
They had no idea what it was.
This guy is a man of his ornate collections. I don't know what the wording is.
All right. Unfortunately, no one is offering more than, let's see.
Was it Merman you said?
Yeah.
What's that? Higgimus told me, I assume.
Yeah, he could have told you that afterwards.
Mentioned it.
No one offers more than 1,750 for the harp.
you come back the next day.
Yeah, I think the harp's worth a lot more.
Yeah, how much did you
Alright.
appraise it at?
2.5.
I'll say to you, you know what? There is that music house. You want to check that out?
They're not
Sure.
going to be buying something like that.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
But that's very. I wouldn't say opulent, but it's a very nice harp.
I guess we'll pass for right now then.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we can get more for that.
All right.
Next day or something. I don't know.
Next week, I assume.
Generally, once I roll a
today.
price, that's going to be the price that it's going to go for in the current market. You'd have to wait a lot longer than just a week.
2 weeks, the end of the next week.
A lot longer.
Just. Yeah.
In the next adventure.
Depends on
We're
how
not
long
short on money currently, so.
depends on how long the next adventure goes for.
Yeah, well, this last one was really long in real life, but 6 days in game terms.
Well, a little bit
So-
more. A little bit more because there were a bunch of days for traveling to and fro. But
Yeah, but what I mean is you wouldn't go for another roll, would you, if it's only like a week?
correct.
So I mean, well, that'd be like a 700 gold piece cut from the price you said, right?
That's what
Yeah,
he appraised
okay.
it at. Yeah.
Well, if
Well,
Lafdul appraised it at a certain price, I wouldn't go any lower than that. But that's
I could
me.
be wrong.
Can you be wrong?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I could wrongly appraise it. That's why. The harp does look more valuable. It takes a lot of work to make the fine. Does it sound good when you play it? Sort of.
You
Mess around with it.
you don't have musical talent.
Yeah, but it's like pressing a piano. You know it plays like a piano sound.
No, you don't.
It plays like a harp sound.
It sounds like a harp, whether it's in tune or not. You don't know.
Okay, if you guys aren't sure whether to get rid of the harp or not, what I would suggest is we're going to be looking for work, and when we find work, we're going to know whether we're likely to be going somewhere else where we might be able to sell the harp, or whether we're likely to be going somewhere else where we've got no chance of selling the harp. And you could make a call based on that, couldn't you?
I suppose.
Probably going to be in the same sphere for a while, so.
Yeah, but like if we went to a grounding world, to a big city to deliver a message, we've got a place to sell the harp. But if we went off to one of the farming asteroids at Brow or something like that to check on someone who's gone missing, and we're going to the equivalent of little villages, no one's going to want to buy a harp.
How about we just hang on to it until we can
Yeah.
sell it for what Lafdul thinks it is? Because Lafdul hasn't been wrong yet.
Yeah.
It's fine. All right.
I
Hold
reckon
on to
old
it then.
Snicker get that.
Maybe Higgimus will take up playing the harp.
Well, now I guess we have a nice fancy harp on our ship that's sitting out at the dinner.
Just make sure the crew don't get their
area.
grubby hands on it.
All right. Well, it's about time to take the break. Did you want to spend the 2 weeks to cut those gems since you got the gem cutting proficiency? All right.
Oh, did he identify them?
Well, I believe he identified them a while ago. He just
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
wait,
really?
I was
Need
just
to cut
saving them until I took it.
I have a purple and a black one. And
a
then
purple
a whole bunch
and a black one.
Yep.
Should be a purple, 5 black, and 6 brownish
I
yellow.
have 10. I have 10 brownish yellow. Hamburger Isles.
Okay, that's should be 6.
Should be 6 of those. Oh, sorry.
Oh god, I need to write this. I'm supposed to be making a list of all gems I cut.
And how many of the black ones?
5.
Could you copy and paste that off during the break or something to me? And I could just add it in to my list of gems.
And just write down
Cuts.
what type of gems they were. Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you're going to be... yeah, well, yeah, after the break, we'll handle the gem cutting proficiency and cutting them and everything.
Okay, sounds
So.
good.
All right, so we'll be back in about 10 minutes or so, and we will have some more fun. Hopefully, we're just about wrapped up with that, and we can get started on our next adventure. So we'll be back shortly.